Hello, Internet! I'm HamsterBomb.
And I'm Timothy.
And you guys are back for some more Pokemon collection videos. This is the part 2 of the Burger King stuff, but this is like all the really cool rare stuff everybody wanted when this was out at the time. There's these big standing light-up figures, and what are probably still popular today that people still want to get their hands on are these really nice Pokeballs with the gold-plated Pokemon, I guess, cards is what they were calling them inside.
Yeah.
We'll take a better look at those now, but we want to make sure we say and acknowledge that in the last part where we were looking at like the squirt toys and the little runners and the tops and the keychains and the plushies. We went through all of our stuff and we're pretty sure we actually do have all of them.
Yep.
All
pretty
of them.
positive.
And we're pretty sure that... Now, okay, we're actually short one Pokeball. We'll get to that later, and we have one problem with a little stand-up guy, but we have all of these, too, technically.
Technically. We have all the gold-plated
So it's
cards.
actually, technically, a complete Burger King collection. And we thought they were like, oh, there's way more than this. We kept saying that through it, but...
I found one of the flats that went through,
we'll see
like,
the
what
flats
all
later.
was in there.
Yeah,
and there's
whatever.
only 57 toys total.
But still, that's a lot, like, for a Burger King set. Either way, do you want to start with, like, the stand-up?
Let's start up with the light-up.
Let's shut that Pokeball and push it back. Those things are so nice. Love those.
Okay.
So these little light-up ones. Now, they don't light up anymore, do they? Do we have we don't have batteries or anything in them?
I mean, last that I know of, Mew lit up still.
Oh, so it was not like a removable battery? It was...
No.
Kim, you just took it completely off.
I'm sorry.
There you go.
But yeah, no, they don't have a removable battery. I'm pretty sure all their batteries are dead, what they did have. I don't think any of them light up, yeah. They have little switches on their back. I think Charmander's is the weirdest by far. I don't know.
Well, he's got a light up fire tail.
It's like his body, like he doesn't have any movable parts, but I guess neither does Gengar.
Yeah, so that's like a little switch on Gengar's that...
And then Mewtwo's is his tail.
Okay, so he's not lighting up either.
No.
I would kind of doubt that they would light up any more at this rate. But this is all of them. There were actually 5, right? So we were going...
Correct.
Yeah.
This is all of them.
We were going through all the
obscure.
other, you were calling them flats, like little ad things telling you, like, oh, you collect the rest of them.
When you got a toy, you get it in a bag, and you
get
the little piece of paper with
a little
that
card that
tells you all
says,
the
oh,
toys.
you got this one, and there's this many more.
Yes.
The Pikachu was actually separate. He was not with the plushes. It was actually different. We'll see the things later, but it said, like, you know, the talking Pikachu. So apparently he used to talk, and, you know, I don't know, you smacked him around.
Yeah, you can't get his batteries out now. You'd have to, like, tear them apart.
But either way, I mean, these are just
These
collector's
are some
items
of the
anyway.
coolest. They were so random. Like, look at this. They made Raichu, not Pikachu.
Well, Pikachu got his own exclusive talking plush toy, so let him have that. But Mewtwo and Mew, Gengar, and Charmander.
These are I loved this Mewtwo. I don't know why. I just
Raichu,
love
though.
this Mewtwo's figure.
Actually, the Mew was my favorite. Of all the Burger King stuff, the Mew was the one I wanted the most. Could never get my hands on it.
Yeah, he just has a little switch on the back. His eyes light. All of it, pretty much their eyes light up. Raichu's cheeks light up, and Charmander's tail.
And Gengar's eyes.
These 3 are their eyes, though.
Yeah.
I did, when I originally got them, they did light up, so they've died.
Well, of course, yeah. I mean, the batteries, they were Burger King toys from almost 20 years ago.
1999.
So, yeah.
That doesn't...
They probably intended for that thing to burn after being used like maybe 100 times.
But the thing is, even back then, they knew that people collected like the McDonald's toys.
Oh yeah,
and
that's
stuff
why
like
they
that.
sold like limited edition Pokemon
Right.
23 gold plated trading cards. Exactly what that box back there says. And we'll get through those in a bit, but yeah, but actually that's really all that these are. I mean,
really, some
nowadays
of them are
they're just
posable.
standing plastic toys.
Right, and the Charmander and the Gengar aren't really posable, but these 3 at least have joints in their hips, I guess.
Now, I'm pretty sure that looking at everything we showed last time, those all came with the Pokeball, that plastic Pokeballs we had in the background. But these guys are bigger than that. You can, I mean, I can't really hold them up, but like this Mewtwo is like twice the size of those, keychains figures. And I mean, the Gengar's about the same size as they are, but none of them would have fit. Maybe Raichu if you bend his legs down.
Right, and
maybe.
he has this tail. Mine,
he's actually missing a tail.
Mine is actually missing his tail because I usually find these kind of things at thrift stores and swaps and stuff like that. And
it's got a little plug point where I can see where if we've actually found a tail, it would actually insert right in.
Just go right in, but
we
that's
don't-
why he doesn't have one.
Yeah, it clearly popped right out.
Falls right off.
Fortunately,
Right.
Mew's tail is there, though.
Mew's,
that looks the same.
Yeah, it's the
That's
same.
got the same function to
And
it.
his is a switch, so
Right,
his
that's
wouldn't
not
come
coming off. Yeah, that's good, though.
And that was nice about the Charmander and the Gengar,
Yeah,
that
they're
they were all
solid.
one piece. They were just solid pieces.
But yeah, they would probably just come in like... I remember the bags that they came in. Yeah, they were like an opaque...
I have some of the bags.
Oh, we'll see some of them. But I remember the bags that they came in, and these guys must have just been loose in there and not had a Pokeball around them, because the others did.
I don't know. Were these the ones that you could, like, purchase, or did you just get these in the...
I don't remember about the light-up ones. I know you had to buy, with extra money, you had to buy the gold-plated Pokeball thing.
And I never did.
No. But the light-up guys, I don't know how that worked. You know,
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure they just kind of cycled what they were getting rid of. Like, was it keychains that week or squirt
toys?
toys?
You're gonna go back and ask 8-year-old me. I'm sure I'd know.
I would have been clueless. I'd have been like, all my neighbors and friends are having these Pokemon toys that are really cool all of a sudden, and my parents won't take me to Burger King. That's all it would have been. Which I guess is probably
and
for the best that I didn't.
Chapter in Alex's childhood.
Right. And this was the one I wanted the most that one of my neighbors had.
Mew.
And
He's
I
so
was
cute.
I just
and his
wanted
eyes
the
are
Mew
blue.
toy.
They're blue.
Yeah.
You see it
are
in the
they?
light, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's really hard to see that. But it's there you go.
There we go.
Its eyes are blue. That's cool.
Everyone else is
really
red,
cool.
I think. Well, his is a yellow.
Raichu's eyes don't light up.
Gengar and Mewtwo's eyes are red.
Yeah, very much red eyes. That looks cool.
You were wearing your Gengar shirt earlier today.
Yeah, I was. We were actually walking around at a park playing Pokemon Go. So, yeah.
Well, I guess we'll start with this
Come
one
on,
that we
change.
had opened.
Yep. So you can see, you push the ball center right there in the middle, or if you're Kim, you need 2 arms to do that.
Oh my gosh.
You can actually see our reflection in it. It's really nice metallic
I love
stuff.
These things.
That might be our best looking one. Like she said, these all came from like Goodwills and thrift stores. Now normally this is the way it would be set up if you got one.
Right.
Say you got the box, like we have some. You would get the
box
box first. Like this is the Poliwhirl box. There's the Charizard box back there. You see it?
Right.
And this one we just opened is the Togepi. So it would come with, this is the most complete one, which is why I'm bracing you.
Comes in this nice plastic case you got it in.
So it's keeping it airtight.
It even has like
There's like there's information on the back. Well, it's
Right.
it's airtight enough that you can clearly see it's not tarnishing.
Right.
But granted, it says gold plated. They're actually like chunks of aluminum or
They
something
are
like that.
23 carats, so
for what it's coated
all
with,
of
yeah.
these came with this certificate of authenticity.
Do we have all of those?
I believe I do.
Okay, cool.
But not for each one, because see, like this, I have a duplicate.
Right, but it's an
Togepi
opened
that's
one. I don't know how we got
opened.
our hands on that. And then there's another.
Whenever I saw them, I just bought them because I was like, all right, super cheap. Because
Oh, nice. So you have
so
both
I have
of those.
authenticity for both of those.
Okay, so you actually keep
and
all
I would
the Togepis
assume that
in
there's
there.
like a number on each
Keep
of
it
the
lower.
authenticities to like certify that specific one.
I
Maybe
doubt that.
I don't know.
It was for kids. That was the most official thing they've ever seen in their life. Don't worry about it.
So yeah, I love that little cake. Like,
But you can see she's kind of fiddling with those 2 pieces of plastic, those black parts that are holding it up.
It holds it in there. Right there.
Some of our Pokeballs don't have those.
And that's why this is in here too, so that way when you close it, it holds the card right in place.
Right, so it's
that
not
way
going anywhere.
Nothing
Nice.
shakes around. So
That's really cool. So that was the Togepi one. There was a total of 6 of these that they made. And we have a total of 5 Pokeballs, but we have all 6 of the plated Pokemon to show you.
Right.
So this was the Togepi, and that was kind of cool, because that was like one of the first times you ever got to see any Johto stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Togepi
Like,
was the first
Togepi
Pokemon we knew of.
came out with
and
all of this stuff when he did. So
this was like right away when Pokemon was
so
big
here's
and hitting hard.
the Poliwhirl one. See, we have the nice gold
let's actually
here.
see both sides of these guys, because there's information on the back too that's actually like embossed in there. It's pretty hard to read, but if you actually held it yourself, I'm sure you could read it even though we're looking at it.
Like a nice little action thing. He has his little
kind of
certificate in
action
here.
pose. And that is a second Poliwhirl in
And
there.
this is a second.
That one looks a little rustier.
Yeah.
He's losing it, but whatever. There's a second one in there.
Right.
That's cool.
And this one I don't have the other
Yeah, the second one of
So
those.
he doesn't really stand up in
They
here.
just kinda
And I don't
sit.
have a second certificate for the other Poliwhirl, so.
Whatever. We got one. We just need one set to look good, right? Just one. It doesn't matter.
Just one set.
Yeah.
All right, who's the next one? Let's see. It's
Yeah.
a surprise.
We also didn't really get a good look at those boxes, too.
Yeah, we can look at the boxes
Yeah,
at
I'll
the
take a look at
end.
the boxes after this.
Oh, it's Charizard.
Nice. That would have been the one I wanted when I was younger. Fortunately, I didn't even know this existed.
This was a popular
Actually,
one.
no, I think my neighbors had those.
Charizard
yeah, I bet.
is...
Well, I mean, they made, like, Poliwhirl.
I remember when I had 4
What?
Charizards and I would go to, like, trading things and people
Mm-hmm.
would be like, give me your Charizard. And I'm like, no, not unless you got something good.
Giving them pokey sass.
Yeah.
So, I was kind of curious. So, like, read the back of those things. Like, what kind of stuff is written on these? Is it, like, a dex entry? Oh, or you could do that,
I
too.
can't even read
Here,
it.
let me see it.
Can you?
Let's see. Flame Pokemon. Fire that is not... Oh, no. Spits fire that is hot enough to melt. Boulders known to cause forest fires unintentionally.
Smokey the Bear.
Bear. Yeah. So
So
that one
he
actually,
has
he's
to-
got his
he's complete
certificate and his
too.
Pokeball and everything.
And
He's
all
got
the
it
stands
in
and
his
everything.
own little area. Perfect.
Bam.
Nice.
And he's got his box.
Yeah,
so
that's a
look.
good lead-in. Let's look at the boxes here, because there's Kensu Moriarty on the side.
Here,
Ooh, nice.
this
It actually
shows
shows
all
all
six
six.
of
Lift it up
them.
a bit. So yeah, there's the Charizard, Pikachu, Jigglypuff, Poliwhirl, Mewtwo, Togepi. The only 2 boxes we have, you see either Poliwhirl Charizard, and
These are actually not in bad condition. Not like some of the... I have other boxes for things that are just destroyed.
considering how hard it was to move all of her stuff, like, rushed out of her apartment first and then into another place, then we had to move it all here, and I'm surprised that it's in this good a shape anyway. Plus, it all came from Goodwill, so on top of that.
Right.
So yeah, generally that's how they all look like from the same.
Right,
But,
yeah,
but
there's...
that's some of the box.
There's... Okay, so you got the image of the Pokemon on the side. You have one that shows what the card looks like over here.
Still can't read it.
And then you have what all 6 of them look like here on the back. So
Well, you barely see it. It at least
They have
tells
their
you who's
names.
there.
At least
yeah,
they
you
have
can
their names.
read it. And the bottom's just red. All right, cool. So in the Poliwhirl one's basically the same thing, just with
it's
pictures
the
of Poliwhirl.
same thing, just Poliwhirl
And it's
there.
blue.
Yeah.
That's cool, though. I mean, each one had a different color of the box. I'm assuming that was on the back of it, is what they were implying. So there was like
no.
no, Charizard was in a white one. Oh, well, it would be white on this one. So that you see it, right? Maybe that's what they did. Yes, he's red
yeah,
here.
okay.
So white's the one that it was. Mewtwo was like a light
Gray?
blue? Gray? And then
I'm not
Togepi
sure.
was in green box. Like, what? Alright. Weird.
All right, who do we have next?
What do we got? Who's that Pokemon?
Oh, I love that. That one works really well. Oh, I love that.
Okay,
It was a
we
good
don't
feeling.
need to do
It was
it
a good
again.
feeling.
We got
Okay.
it. We got it.
Okay, so we got Jigglypuff.
You check the back. Kind of wild picture we got. Okay, it's, just,
he's
it's jamming out hardcore.
I
Yep.
have 2.
2 certificates, but only 1 Jigglypuff. Maybe it's in another ball or something.
I am double certified.
Double certified. I am so
And
legit.
this is one of those that has all of it again.
It sits on top. There you go.
I know. I was trying to put the cards back there behind it.
Okay.
I love these little stands for these things.
Mhm. When they work. And they work, well, we have a good one, and then we have bad ones. That's a problem.
Boom.
These Pokeballs are really nice. I like the little stand they have in the bottom, too.
Oh, I
It
know.
holds
That way
them up.
they'll just stand up.
Yeah, they move
This
exactly
one's
the way
heavy.
you would
I'm
want them to.
concerned that there's more than one card in this
There's
one.
probably a lot in here. What do we got?
What's in here?
Sideways peak. Oh, this one has no stand. Oh, there's
Okay.
2 of them in here. Okay,
Okay, so we have our Pikachu here.
cool. Man,
Yeah.
that is so metallic. That's nice. I'm so impressed of how well they held up to time.
Back when Pikachu didn't have a neck.
You would think that these would look disgusting now. You know, like
Well, the ones
metal's all
outside of
eaten up.
the ones outside of the plastic
true.
cases don't look as nice.
they
so.
don't. Mewtwo's fortunately covered though. Is he?
Yeah,
no,
not
his
his
back's
back.
not covered. Uh-oh.
So we
That's
got
a bummer.
Mewtwo here too, but
That
his front's
Pikachu
still nice.
looks brand new. His back doesn't look good. But yeah, the front of that Pikachu looks
It looks like the
brand new.
Mewtwo we don't have the authenticity for.
Uh-oh.
So.
Oh no.
Oh no, they're not
Oh,
gonna
no.
believe us.
Well, I mean, you don't have his box either, so whatever that's worth.
It's for us. It's
Yeah,
not
it's
for anybody
surprising.
else.
The Pikachu actually looks the best. Like, that looks really
He's
good.
someone I didn't care about.
I know.
That's why he looks the best. He just stayed in the ball the whole time.
Yeah, but I mean, what were you doing with the Mewtwo one? They sat in there
that
sideways.
wasn't mine. You bought him.
Whatever.
I feel like.
I don't think so. I wouldn't have gotten him if he was screwed up like that.
Yeah, well,
And that's actually all of them.
Yep,
Yeah,
that
here.
is.
Take him back.
Yep. Here.
Show off all your... Or you're going to open them up. Whatever.
Except for, like, this one is really hard to get
Here,
open.
I meant, like, just here. Just show them.
These
All of the
Pokeballs look
Pokeballs.
so good.
Ooh, I'm not doing that. No, no, no.
We don't actually have any in the boxes right now.
Well, whatever. I almost showed them all. There it is.
Mewtwo!
Mewtwo! That was an incredible Burger King event. Like, I don't even know anything they've done that's rivaled that.
And they still have other things that came out. They have cards they came out with, too.
Mm-hmm. And later with Pokemon 2000, they came out with a
It wasn't
ton
as
of stuff.
big of
This was
an
just
event.
the Kanto stuff.
So, like, when 2000 came out, they had, like, 2 types of toys you could get.
Yeah, there was, like, a little Game Boy-shaped toy with, like, you can
It
put in
came
a
with
little...
a cartridge
fake
and a little
cartridge.
plastic,
mold.
I guess,
Yeah.
that went in the back of it. And all of the little Game Boys did something if you had the cartridges stuck in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had these weird card things that were in a stand. I used to have all of them. I have since then gotten rid of them.
She infuriated me and got rid of them all, even though I begged her not to.
I thought they were like the most boring toys. They
I
weren't
thought they
like
were so
figures
cool.
or anything. I thought they were just so stupid.
I thought they were so cool, and she, like, dumped them in the sewer, even though I was like, please give them to me! And she, like, just kept on dumping them
Dumping them in the sewer is a bit of an exaggeration.
Basically what she did. She put them out on a yard sale for, like, a nickel for 10 of them, or something like that.
Yeah, but this was
and
like
then,
5 years ago.
And then
too,
she
so
couldn't
like-
get rid of them even with that. So you really, I'm surprised. Did you not throw them away? Because she was selling a lot of them.
I just wanted to get rid of them.
I kept saying, please give them to me. And she's like, I want to make a nickel or two. So those are gone.
So those are gone.
Yeah. Once again, one of the many moments in life, Kim just doesn't listen to a word I say.
Sad moment in Alex's
Yep.
adulthood.
Another chance at a huge Pokemon collection that I could have had that was slipping between my fingers. But either way, that is all the Burger King stuff, and I'm glad we got to go through all that. I'm surprised we had all of it. Like, between videos, because we had to look everywhere to find these Pokeballs.
I did not have all of it.
Every single set, we were like, oh, that's not all the keychains. Well, I said it because you were swearing that it wasn't right.
It looked like such a small amount. Like, I don't know. I thought there was like this,
Not
and
to me.
and then
Like I said, I had a total of 4 of these things. I did. I had the Nidoqueen. I had like the Graveler top. I think I had the Geodude keychain and the Vileplume. I think that was it. No, I had the Blastoise squirt gun. That was all. Done. And you're like, there's so much more. Let me throw away some more Burger King
I love
toys.
this accent I got right
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
Anyway, so that is all the time we have for now on the Burger King toys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I was gonna say, like, last time I was like, oh, if you guys had any other ones, let us know in the comments. Well, if you did, you're a liar, because there aren't any. So now that we know
Actually, I have a knockoff Eevee squirt thing.
Ew. Why? Is it, like, not even Vaporeon? It's just a... Alright.
It'll show up when we show all of our face.
Yeah, we'll do that. Anyway, that is all the time we have for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like the videos and subscribe for more, and we will see you all in the next Pokemon Collection video. Boop.
Bye-bye.